Happy Friday, everyone. How are you? Here we are, another week in the books here. The end of July is upon us. We have 1 week left. I hope you're having a great month. Before I forget, a quick shout out. Darren Bryan, Carol Turkhorn, Elizabeth Montgomery, Daniel Rosenberg, Joe Pessin are all having good months. Give or take $2 million or more. So you got a week left, gang. Let's try to improve upon that. If you, I got a question to you guys. When was the last time you did your disc profile? When was the last time you did yours? Before yesterday?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I did it last year, but we did it at the meeting yesterday with John Morgan. He's really good at it. Kind of opens up your eyes to what your personality traits are and how you could use it in our industry. But in addition, I think you should take the actual test, either at TonyRobbins.com or in our One University here at Realty One Group. We have a disc profile test you could take. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
A lot of questions, a lot of crazy questions. If you've never done it before, it'll make you think. But I'm gonna take that over the weekend to see if that result is the same as we got yesterday in the meeting with John.
And don't think too hard on the answers.
Yeah,
You're just going to read it and then choose what you want, because if you think, you might skew your results.
Yeah. So it's a fun thing to do. It helps you read other people, like on listing appointments or things like that, to match up maybe your personality to what their traits are. So some good stuff, a lot of fun. Thank you, John. Also, Shane and Sarah came by, as well as Desiree Reich, everyone. If you don't know who Desiree is, she's the new escrow officer over on Russell here at, for Rock Title. So she's been in business a long time. Many of us have used her over the years. So Rock Title is what's the word I'm looking for? Is really increasing the load for the EO. So no pressure on us, gang, but we got to get them more business. Okay, just saying. Next Wednesday, what is next Wednesday? No, next week's meeting. It's going to be with Jeff Hatfield.
Yes, Jeff Hatfield is the marketing rep in the Southwest office. So same as what Sarah does here for us, Jeff does down there. He's going to be holding a class working with veterans. So it's we're going to start the meeting, but then Jeff is going to take over and teach us about working with veterans.
Right, Jeff is a longtime realtor, now a title rep, Marine Corps retiree, a former president of VA rep. I was on the board of directors there with him 7, 8, 9 years ago. Really good guy, knows everything about veterans as far as buying a house, selling a house, mortgages, and there's a lot of things he's gonna tell you that you might not have known, okay? Little things about appraisals or how much money down or whatever. So do your best to make the meeting. Jeff's a good guy. He's gonna go into a lot of detail about working with veterans, and it'll help you in your business really, really well. And then I think that's Thursday, right? But on Wednesday, we have
the One Suite Creative Studio. It's a deep dive into some of our tools, guys, and it's on Zoom, July 29th from 12 to 1. So we have the link in the newsletter. We have it on Facebook. We're emailing it to you. So there's no reason you shouldn't jump on this one and get a little information about our tools.
Yeah, Michelle is great, and then Paige is great. It'll be a quick hour. So if you haven't used our CRM yet, or use the One Creative Studio to create flyers or marketing pieces, or there's a whole social media asset folder in there. You know, it's like ready to go. But again, you gotta learn how to use it. It's not that hard. So do your best to jump on that. Cue the scanner code.
Scan the QR code.
There we go. Scan the QR scan code, whatever it is. But do that with the code, and you'll be in for the class. Okay. LVR, speaking of events, is ramping up their events. They're having a bowling tournament in September. The MLS Tech Forum is next month. The Trends Committee is back. The Trends Committee meeting and the Tech Forum is the same week in August. All those flyers are below. Please attend both, gang. One is free, one costs you $40, but you leave there with information that you didn't have beforehand. So do your best to attend both of those. One is at the Orleans, the other one is down at LVR. So, and I think on the Trends Committee meeting, the Trends Committee has been gone for a while, but now it's coming back. And it's made up of about 8 or 10 of our brokers, of us. I happen to be lucky to get asked to participate, who used to be on Trends in the past. And so we're going to talk about short sales might be coming back, notice of disclosure, a lot of solar industry news.
Notice of default.
Notice of default, there you go. Notice of default, notice of sale, all trustee sale stuff. So a lot of things that I think that are going to be on your radar pretty soon that Trends is going to try to cover, okay? Also, I know you're dying to find out that Mongolia We now have an office in Mongolia, gang. Believe it or not, that's the 26th country that we've entered into with Cuba. So kudos to Cuba and the franchise folks. Mongolia, here we come. And I think we also just have to make sure Skyslope, when that they're uploading their forms.
Yes.
These little pet peeve stuff that we have. Some of you are holding on to forms. You get them signed and you hold on to them like you don't want to give them up. You got to get them into the system within a day or two, okay? One of our offices, I can tell you which one, is now in the middle of an audit through the real estate division. And when the smoke clears, we're going to get fined something. Maybe not, a lot of money, but also the agents that messed up are going to get fined more than Realty One Group. And you might say, Tim, well, why would Wendy, an agent, get a $1,000 fine and Realty One Group only gets $100? Because we supply you with all this information. We tell you about the classes. We tell you to watch this video and come to this class. And that's how we make sure we're covered, that we've given you this information and you have to apply it and come to the classes. So that's why the agent's fine, God forbid if it ever happens, is larger than the brokerage. But we don't want any of that to happen, okay? Upload your stuff into Skyslope. Use Sharon, please, or an outside TC, because this could come back and bite you in the butt, okay? Anything else? We're good? No?
We're
Okay.
good.
All right, gang, it's gonna be 122 this weekend, so it might be a little warm out there, so be careful if you have a dog or older folks. Let's stay in the house and have some AC, okay? Other than that, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.